Hey, good morning. It's Thursday, the 29th. For English today, get on IXL and go to C1. Make sure that's Language Arts 6th grade. Formal and informal tone. The author's tone is talking about how are they talking to you? Are they talking to you like a friend, a buddy, or are they talking to you like they're addressing an audience that they may not know? You speak differently depending on who you're talking to. So the author's tone, if it's formal, that means they're not going to use any slang. They're going to be talking to maybe an audience of adults versus informal, like you're talking to your buddy. Okay, you'll have a different tone. So you need to work on that. 85B is the minimum. Go up to the 90s if you want an A. We had on there to look up information about a pyramid. So if you get done with C1 quickly, if that's an easy thing for you, you can go ahead and work on that. On a Google Doc, just look up information about a pyramid. Basically, how do they think they were built? What did they look like on the inside? Do they have rooms? Do they have a certain place for them where the mummy was? What did they put in a pyramid? It doesn't have to be real long, probably maybe 5 sentences long. If you do it on a Google Doc and then share it with me, then I'll be able to see it and look at it and give you a score for that. Okay, so for English, 2 things. IXL C1, talking about the author's tone, and then typing up information about Egyptian pyramids. How do they think they were built? Because it's a theory. How do they think they were built? What were they made out of even? What did they look like inside? So, okay, any interesting information about that on a Google Doc, share with me. For social studies, we're sort of combining that pyramid information with IXL C1, which is the Old Kingdom. We also yesterday, we found out information about what Egyptians, ancient Egypt, how they viewed cats. So if you want to, in your paragraph about the pyramid, you want to include 2 sentences, space, leave some space in between them. How did they feel about cats? How did they view cats in ancient Egypt? And then that should be enough for today. You have already done, at least one of you I know has already done Chapter 2, Section 1. I think one of you maybe has not done that yet. So you can go and answer those questions, open it as a Google slide. Remember that if it's sent to you as a Google slide, you have to open it that way by clicking on the pencil to type on it and the A. If it's a Google Doc, you want to click on the paper with the sort of the line through it or the pencil through it. Okay, so email me if you have any questions. Where yesterday was a catch-up day since I was gone, and I think now we're pretty much back on track. So IXL C1 for English, formal, informal tone. Look up facts about a pyramid, Egyptian pyramid, and then include information about how did they view cats in ancient Egypt. And then I think at least one of you have already done Chapter 2, Section 1. So if you already had done that, you won't need to do that. If you haven't already done that, you should do that. And then IXL C1, which is about the Old Kingdom part of ancient Egypt. Okay, email me if you have questions. Have a good day.